folks. I'm Ladi, and this is Ladi's Rockucation. We're here with Professor Mark. He's going to teach me a little bit about rock music. I don't really pay a lot of attention to that. I listen to other things, but he has decided that I need to know more about this stuff, and this is where I learn. What are we doing, Mark?
So I've got a fun one for us planned today, Ladi. We're going to have a 2-episode Ladi's Rockucation. 2 episodes.
Wow.
We're going to take a look at The Darkness. Now, do you remember this band?
I don't, but I like the name. I'm going to say I like the name already.
Here's the odd part. You have suggested one of their videos to me in the past, and I know you don't remember.
That's absolutely true. I have no recollection of this, but I'm sure it happened.
So last year we were texting back and forth, and we thought about doing a series of videos that were the worst music videos. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember this.
Remember that?
Yes.
And we did a couple. One of them was the Avril Lavigne's.
Oh,
we
the
did
Hello
that,
Kitty.
and I enjoyed that one.
I hated it.
You hated it. But we kind of bailed on that, and one of the reasons why is because I want the channel to be positivity. I want the channel to be about positive stuff.
Now, I want to say I was positive. I do like Avril Lavigne.
And
I
I like
just that one song.
I get it.
Okay.
I meant we bailed on the bit.
Ah, gotcha.
We kind of bailed on the bit. But you suggested one of these videos from The Darkness, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. And I didn't tell you at the time, but I was offended and flabbergasted that that was even on a list of the worst videos. So what I thought I would do is rock-you-cate you on The Darkness.
Well, that sounds fair.
Because we've looked at Metallica, we've
Yes.
looked at AC/DC,
Yes.
looked at Hailstorm and Def Leppard.
And I've liked all of these.
And out of all of those, if you don't like this band, legitimately like this band, I am going to be shocked. Because, so this band was started by Justin Hawkins and Dan Hawkins. Justin Hawkins is the lead vocalist, the songwriter, and the lead guitarist.
Brothers?
They're brothers.
Okay.
And Justin has said that he thinks that every band starts off with 1 to 2 really strong influences that they're trying to emulate. And Justin said when they started The Darkness, him and Dan were emulating Queen and AC/DC. They loved AC/DC's riffs, and they loved Freddie Mercury's voice and Brian May's guitar solos. And so Justin has said that if you want to distill The Darkness, it's 1 part Queen and 1 part AC/DC. So I thought we would take a look at some of their stuff.
This doesn't sound bad at all.
Folks, I'm gonna be shocked if Ladi doesn't walk away from this going, those were amazing videos.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with, this is I Believe in a Thing Called Love. This came off of their Permission to Land album. Their first album came out in 2003. This song absolutely exploded. It was their...
Really?
To date, it's still their biggest charter.
Where have I been?
They were on a tour with Metallica because of it. It is a massive success for them, and I think you are going to adore it.
Okay.
All right, folks, here we go. I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness.
Explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you, got you touching me.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
First off, that voice is amazing. Mm-hmm. And the music is amazing. But and I like the video, but you gotta admit it's a weird video. I think I remember that this video was on the worst videos they thought. And you gotta admit it's a bit unusual.
It is a bit unusual.
But I like it. My first thought when it began, all I could think of was Alien. Something was going to jump out at me. But I I do like this, but this video is just
It's fun.
bonkers.
It's so the person who designed all the set stuff, I think, is either the son or the nephew of the person who invented the Daleks for Doctor Who.
No.
So all the special effects stuff are done literally English legacy special effects stuff. And so this is actually the second video for this song. The first video is essentially a video of them running around central London with a video camera, just being as silly as possible. And then the song hit, and they gave them money, and Justin was like, you know what? And that's what you want out of a video, isn't it?
Yes. Because if you start watching this, regardless of whether you like the song or not, you have to keep watching this video.
100%. You have no idea what's going to
happen now.
And I want to point out some of the lyrics to this because so this is what Justin has said about the lyrics to this song. Justin has said, some of the most stupid stuff is the ones people sing at you as far as lyrics are concerned, and that always makes me smile. Things like, my heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Well, that's just daft. But in the right way. It's not too stupid, and it's not too clever stupid. It's just daft. And that's actually quite uplifting, I think. Or it makes people feel like they're part of something innocent and pure. I think that's quite challenging, actually. Because being daft in the right way is very difficult. I've only done it, a couple of times, and that's probably one of them.
That's kind of nice.
And that is a very English, to me, that there's something quintessentially English about that outlook. It's very Python-esque. It's very Stephen Fry-esque. There's something quintessentially comedy of manners or comedy of errors about that.
I like that view.
I thought you would. Yeah. So let's get back into it.
I wanna kiss you every minute, every hour, every day. You got me in a spin, but everything is okay.
Okay, there are a couple of things I want to point out here. Number one, isn't he just a magnificent man, a magnificent preening, mugging man?
Yes. I'm going to tell you something. I like him in a way that I don't like. What's that other guy?
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth. Yes, I like him in a way that I don't like David Lee Roth.
I was
concerned
about that.
I don't know why. There's something. He's more appealing for some reason.
I think it's because it's obvious it's tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, to me, it's obvious he thinks that this is funny too, whereas David Lee Roth thinks it's obvious you should be paying attention to him.
Right. So I read an interview with Justin where he talked about one of the things him and Dan wanted to do with their videos was intentionally poke holes in the toxic masculinity of rock and roll videos and of frontmen.
I already love him.
And so a lot of the stuffed antics that he does is kind of gender ambiguous and just over the top for over the top's sake.
Oh my God.
I'm going to show you my ass just because I think that people would tell me I shouldn't. So have a look. The other thing I wanted to point out is this is a nerdy linguistics thing, but I want you to listen when he sings this line, how he says the word thing. Okay?
Okay.
You got me in a spin, but everything is okay.
Did you hear how he said it?
No, I didn't even.
Okay, let's do it again.
Hold it. Where are we on the lyric sheet? Point this out so I'll know what I'm listening for.
Let's see, where are we at? I guess you got me everything. Right here. You got me in a spin, but everything is okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, gotta go back.
You got me in a spin, but everything is okay.
Okay, it's an interesting linguistics thing there. Did you see what he did?
No.
Okay, so he said everything is okay. Okay, that's called TH fronting. So in...
What does that mean, fronting?
Okay, so typically you would say TH, the.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He's from the Suffolk region of England. He's doing it everything. Thing. He's
like an F.
He's fronting it. It's called
Thing.
fronting. Everything is okay. Fronting. Now, interestingly enough, that comes from working class English accents, so like around Northern London, kind of Cockney accents and stuff like that. There's been a shift, though, and there's something now that's called TH stopping that's happened in their accent, and it comes from multicultural London English dialects. And these are people whose parents were probably Middle Eastern, so Pakistani and stuff like that. Instead of everything, instead of fronting it, they drop it or stop it. And they would say everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's fascinating from a linguistic standpoint. And you can hear his accent in his singing, which is actually kind of odd. Most people's accent sort of
disappears.
Level. Yeah. Yeah. So I thought you would find that interesting.
I do find that interesting.
You got me in a spin, but everything is okay. Touching you, touching me, touching you, got you touching me. I believe in a thing called love. Just we can make it now.
I just want to see Justin run.
I believe in a thing called love.
Now, if you notice here, Justin is singing into a sausage.
Is that true?
That's a sausage.
Oh my God.
And the reason why is because the original version of this, like I told you, was them running around with the camera in London. Part of it was in a supermarket in Tesco or whatever, and he picked up a sausage and was singing into it. And apparently when they were filming this one, Justin was adamant, we have to have a sausage.
I must sing into a sausage.
We've got to have another sausage, mate. And that's him on guitar. And I know you won't pick up on it, but Marshall was the brand amp that like AC/DC's Angus Young and Eddie Van Halen preferred.
Oh my God.
And so in a lot of their videos, there's literally mountains of Marshalls as if they have like the biggest stack in history, kind of like referencing that.
You're absolutely right. I did not notice that even a little bit.
See?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's Dan.
I kind of like this. This is nice.
I thought you would.
But you got to admit, I can see why they consider this an odd video. But the music is amazing.
I think it's a quirky video.
The video is quirky, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to say that's what I want out of a music video, though.
It's something...
I want them to swing for the fences. I love videos that are artistic chances. That's not just the band on stage. That is...
But tell me how you relate this video as opposed to the Hello Kitty video with Avril Lavigne. You see a difference there, right?
Again, I enjoyed that video.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Never mind.
I enjoyed that video.
Goodness.
Touching you, touching me, touching you, got you touching me. I believe in a thing called love. Just a little bit of my phone. With a chance we can make it now. When we look until the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
God, that voice is amazing.
Isn't he great?
He is.
That falsetto he has is just off the charts.
A space squid?
It's a space squid now. Why not?
I actually like that. We already had the space crab earlier.
We did have a crab earlier.
So why not? Okay.
Did you love that?
I did. I absolutely love this. And I've wondered what happened to me for a decade, maybe 15 years. There was a time, and I think it was either late 1990s, early 2000s, when I heard Julieta Venegas, who is a Spanish accordion player.
Right, yeah.
And it moved me over to Spanish pop for about a decade.
Oh, cool, okay.
Well, I spent a whole decade listening nothing but to all these Because I loved it. I loved it, and I loved her, and I still love her. But I don't know what happened that moved me back to American music, to English-speaking music, but something did. So I think that's why I missed a lot of stuff.
Gotcha.
For a good decade or so. It doesn't explain why I missed stuff in the 70s and 80s,
right?
Other than I'm just checked out, apparently. But this was amazing.
It's great, right?
His voice is ridiculous, and the band. That's the only reason I would not have heard this, because this is good.
It's really good and fun.
And a lot of fun.
That's the key to, I think, to a lot of their stuff is it's fun. So we've got 2 more we're going to do.
Okay.
We've got 1 more, and it was really hard, folks. It was really hard for me to pick which ones to show Ladi.
Another one from the same band.
Yeah, we got 2 more from this band.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll do 2 more because I want to make sure you're well rockucated on the darkness. I was offended that you thought they were going to be
sorry. I'm so sorry.
So this is a song called "Is It Just Me?" This came out in 2003. And I thought you would like this one.
So this is before, this is after?
After.
Okay. That was their first song.
Massive success with, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Okay. Massive. It couldn't have been
everywhere across the U.S. And I just really...
It was top 10-ing here, but in the U.K., boom, massive.
Well, that was a good song. I can see why.
I know the absence mind makes the heart grow fonder. Or is it out of sight, out of mind, I wonder. Until you're young for me, when the nights grow cold. Too deathless to part, too hand to hold. I wanna give you my love, my love, my love. Is it just me or am I on my own again? You're up for John and Gross, and I'm down in Land's End. On you I'll be there.
I love that I physically had to write, woo!
Well, of course, if you're going to do your calligraphy, you might as well get everything in there.
Now, what I like about this, God, I hate to say too much. All right, we'll keep going. But are you liking this one too?
I do. I like the energetic beginning. Actually, it almost felt kind of punk at the very beginning. It had that kind of vibe to it right away. But that voice, regardless of which, that voice is not punk. That voice is just beautiful.
Operatic, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
And again, he is a huge fan of Freddie Mercury.
Well,
I don't think you could get a bigger fan than Justin Hawkins.
I can see why.
And he
could hit those same things that Freddie could.
He can, and he just sounds. And there's something about his presence too that it feels. I know this is a song about your absence might make my heart grow fond or stuff like that, but there's something that makes me want to smile when I see him. I don't know that Justin could sing anything and make me sad.
Oh,
he just seems
that's kind of nice.
He seems like a good guy.
I see your face when I close my eyes, and there ain't no place like between your thighs.
Okay, things are getting a little more lascivious. Have you been following the lyrics?
No,
you have not.
No, I've not, because but I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I'm an old person, people. That's why he's educating me here. So if you're going to put the lyrics here,
they need to be bigger?
You need a bigger font.
I apologize for that.
Now I can see what's going on. Thank you, Mark.
I increased the font, folks. So the first verse is about how the heart makes the absence grow fonder, and you're out of sight. But then the second one starts, when I see your face and when I close my eyes, there ain't no place like between your thighs. So we're getting a little bit more lascivious. So let's see how the video plays out.
Don't wanna life alone, all by myself. So honor and trust, in sickness and health, I wanna give you my love, my love, my love. But is it just me or am I on my own again?
And you're seeing who his bride is.
Yes,
it's him.
It's him.
Okay. The song is about losing myself,
losing myself to myself.
Is it just me? Yeah, just losing myself to myself. I miss the shape of your thighs. It's me. I miss.
And I'm outside the bed. It's truly where I
yourself to a whole new level.
Well, it does, right? Like, I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Sometimes you just want to be by yourself. It's the honeymoon night.
Oh my God.
Is it just me or am I all on my own again? Is it just me or am I all on my own again?
So how far are they going to go with this bit? All the way.
No.
All the way. Well, he's got his clothes off. He's getting in bed with himself.
And I'm in man.
There we go.
Feels like the end.
Ah.
I like this too. I like these people. They're having so much fun.
It's great, right?
Yes, it is. Although I'm going to say this. It could have used a space squid.
It could.
Why
This
not?
one. This one could have.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Space Squid makes every video bit better.
Of course.
So this came out in 2003. In 2004, Justin found himself in a very bad place. He had a lot of trouble with alcohol. He'd gotten to the point where I think appearing in public was difficult, and he would have to be inebriated or have some coke in him or something. And the band fell apart in 2004. They split up, and apparently Dan and Justin did not talk for many, many years because of that. And Justin finally got himself the help that he needed, and he came back, and we saw them play at Emos in 2018.
Really?
Absolutely amazing. And Justin, in the past year, has become a pretty famous YouTuber because he watches other people's videos and he talks about guitar, and he's just a lovely chap on his channel. So what I thought we would do is end this one here,
Okay.
and then we'll watch the latest video from the band.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
One that came out like a year and a half ago.
So the band is still a band. They're a band again.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me happy.
So, this will be the end of this episode, folks. I'll link the other episode at the end of this, and you can check out our part 2 on the darkness. Sound okay?
That sounds great. Thanks
Awesome.
for this. This is fun.
Absolutely. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Or actually, check out the video. We'll be there.
We'll be somewhere.
We'll be somewhere.